Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, Dan Quinn. He, of course, the head man here in Atlanta from 2015 to 2020. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode back to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. It's going to be a hard group to beat.
They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Daniels now on first down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Jaden Daniels sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
On second down, it's Daniels. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Jaden Daniels sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Third and long. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. They give it to Eckler on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Daniels going to keep this himself.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him and keeps him to a short game.
On fourth down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Headed left, fine time. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He's taken down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Second and 11. At the 32-yard line.
In trouble. tackle, and down he goes. That is Dietrich Wise Jr. getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. To the outside, into the hands of McClure. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Eckler. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard on that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Daniel. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's good.
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. On 3rd down, they'll throw it with Daniel. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And less than a yard. Matt Gay on for the Washington field goal.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders going to tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Falcons offense ready for their second possession. Still in search for their first points in this one. They're only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On second down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Opinion now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Samuel has it working in the middle.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First and 10.
It's a gain of 18. And the Washington first down.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Trip on there. He's got Earth. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Commanders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the gun, it's Pettis. Good throw taken by Pettis. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here is Pettis. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll throw. It's Pettis. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Falcons send their punching unit out.
Results in a fourth down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. That's a very nice turn. He has given the offense a short field.
First and 10.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
First down, Washington.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And will force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commander. That his second TD catch of the season. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
Washington will line up for the
Off the
two-point
bootleg.
conversion.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision target boost. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. We'll start it here with a first. Von Miller getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
On 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That one taken in by London. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 25. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
On first down, Daniel. Downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, but it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On fourth down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Ray McLeod on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
To throw is Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 5-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 14.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Pushed out to his left. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
Miller. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball from London. And the Commanders are going to have it just past their 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Pass complete to Noah Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now Daniel's going to get this forward to the receiver. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now tack forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
Terrell on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He's got a man, it's McClure. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Down around the 40. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Eckler. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A 6-yard pick.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
After.
The kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons, nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLeod now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here late. Hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game. Like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and Penix. Moving left, that'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. And now the punting unit will come up. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll be brought down there. Put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. We start out in Dublin, the first ever regular season game on Irish soil, the Old Sod, as they call it, the Vikings taking on the Steelers. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. And this one, a good indication of how well they've played. The Steelers, just a little too good in this one. They come away with the win. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's the man with the 0 across his chest, Calvin Ridley. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Titans are able to come away with the road win. Firstly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Jaden Daniels. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Commanders are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to victory, and that's now 4 in a row. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.